Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Oh gosh.
Okay, not entirely sure what this vlog's gonna be about. Obviously, there's not a whole lot going on because of everything going on right now.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, that's a given at this point. So Matt and I are on our way to his parents' house real quick. We both need to get copies of our driver's licenses. We don't own a printer, and we need that for like our paperwork to turn into our tax collector nearby for our tag for the camper, if that makes sense. So we got to get all that figured out before the end of the day, so that way we can turn it in tomorrow and still have plenty of time to get that before the 30 days. Earlier, we were productive and went through just about everything in the apartment and trashed a bunch of stuff. Like
A lot of bottles.
a lot.
A lot of bottles. A George Foreman, a waffle maker.
Yeah. Old beer.
Yeah.
Like
Beer that we got from our wedding.
Yeah. How much was in a case?
It was a 24 cases of a Bud Light and Yingling.
Yeah.
And I pulled out one of the Yinglings the other day. And
Just to try it out.
Just to try and make sure, and it wasn't that good. It wasn't good.
Yeah, bad decisions. So yeah, we trashed those because they're expired and disgusting. What else did we throw away? We threw away our little bookcase that really, like,
Just collect the dust.
yeah, collected dust,
be honest.
cat hair. It held my Harry Potter wand and some of our CDs and like some of your games, but we narrowed down a lot of stuff, so we should be able to just tuck those into a cabinet somewhere in the camper. So we trashed that stuff that we like literally hadn't used in years, or it was just sitting there collecting dust, whatever. We just trashed it. So we're feeling a lot better about the stuff that we're going to be transferring over to the camper come May.
Which is around the corner.
Yep, it's already the middle of April.
It's crazy.
But yeah, so you know, I'm still currently working. I'm down one shift a week on average. So you know, on average, I'm working about 3 days a week. So, and then Matt, he hasn't been working.
I'm 18 days after being told to go home or not to come back to work.
Yeah, so a little over 2 weeks that he's been, like 2.5 weeks that he's been home, not working. But fortunately,
I've been productive. I've been playing golf all the time. Brent doesn't like it.
I wouldn't say that's productive. But it's actually not a terrible pastime because, well, one, it's his favorite thing to do. It's a stress relief.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on, our anxiety is high as crap, and that's a way for him to blow off some steam. And you know, with everything that's going on right now, being outside is actually better. You know, there's a lot of air movement. You know, you're not confined to a space where, you know, you could potentially catch something. It's honestly way better for him to go and do that than just your typical grocery store run. On average, what is the amount of people that you come in contact with?
3 people at most.
And you're probably 6 feet away from them.
Oh yeah, the whole time.
And it's usually Disney
No
courses.
handshakes, no fist bumps, nothing like that.
Yeah, and
or we try not to. There's a couple that you're like, oh, it's so naturally that you do it, but you try not to.
Well, wash your hands.
I wash my hands.
Anyways, so and it's a Disney facility, so I know that they're really good with wiping things down and keeping things sanitized. So honestly, and he brings his own stuff, like he has his own equipment. He's not even using the carts that are there because he's just walking the course with his little push cart. So I think it's fine. Anyways, back on track. So this whole time, fortunately, through working with Disney, he has been getting paid, but there is the possibility of him getting furloughed with the position that he's in. We have haven't gotten the official answer yet, but it's inevitable. We've been hearing a lot of things about unions furloughing and this and that and the other, and we just haven't officially heard from his managers. But
I have already signed up for unemployment, so I'm just waiting on that. As soon as I get that, I'll be happier. I started applying for jobs just as like a just in case type thing. I've applied for Home Depot, FedEx. I saw one on there for UPS. I'll probably apply for that as well.
So, I mean, we're doing what we can, and we'll make it work. It's just like, it's the unknown. It's not knowing what's going to happen, how long this is going to last, that just like really gets to us. But I mean, everyone's going through it. So yeah, that's our update for now. And we'll check back in when something else comes up.
Hey guys, so it is Tuesday. Brenda's asleep, or I think she was partially waking up when I left. I'm actually on my way to the golf course. Thankfully, I don't have to wear my mask because of this virus, coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. So this is a weird sight. Driving down World Drive, just past the Magic Kingdom gates, you have the Magic Kingdom parking lot, TTC, right here on the left. And look at all of the buses. There's so many buses. Alright guys, instead of going out to one of the big 18 courses, Josh and I are just going to play 9 out here on Oak Trail. Not bad, we'll find it. Alright, so we're here on 8 on Oak Trail, and I just drove the green. See it up there? Eagle putt. Don't leave it short. Alrighty, so it is 12:30 and I'm done. Man, it was muggy out there. Oh, even for like spring, it is hot. It was really hot. So now I'm gonna head on home. I'm gonna get gas first, which $1.71 here on Disney property, Speedway. Yes, please. So I'm heading home. Brenda and I are going over to the tax collector people so that we can do do the tag and title, all that stuff for the trailer. So that'll be a fun time, even though it's a lot of money. I think it's probably going to be about $700-800 to get the tag for it. Yay! She's very hesitant. You're very hesitant.
I am, because you made me nervous about the whole blank check thing, but that's what she asked me to do.
Alright, so you guys see we're out and about at our apartment complex. Bryn's having a little bit of a freak out moment right now. And I don't blame her. We've been getting ready to move into this new part of our life, into the camper and all that, and well, she called the place that we're going to be parking the camper at, and they told us that instead of 1 month like we pay monthly, they want the first month and 2 months after that as a security deposit. And she's freaking out because it's a lot of money. It's probably almost $1,700. Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I get it, like with everything that's going on right now, like they want that sense of security. Granted, most places are first and last months. I've never heard of 3 months up front. So that was kind of a bummer to find out. And the whole thing is we're planning to move in at the beginning of May. So that is what we're paying on top of our current rent at our apartment,
which is $930 a month.
So if you think about it, that's like, math.
It's
that's
just
like,
under.
That's like
it's like $2,600.
Yeah, that's
$2,600.
$2,600 up front.
And it's official. I actually got furloughed today. Well, I don't get officially furloughed until Friday, which is my last day at Disney until Disney reopens. So I will be jobless and hoping for unemployment to pay me when Monday comes around, which we all know Florida's unemployment isn't too well right now.
So yeah, definitely feeling defeated. And then I wanted to call back and get some clarification from the same lady at the campsite, and then she proceeded to inform me that they're closed. Like, they're not taking any more applicants. No one's coming or going. And, you know, obviously they're limiting their staff because of everything that's going on. So, you know, I'll have to call several times before I get a hold of anyone. But that's besides the problem. Like, that's not what I'm worried about. She's making it sound like there's the possibility that we might not even get approved because they're not taking any new residents in right now. So that's also something that I'm worried about, that we're not actually going to have a campsite to put our camper. Not like the money's scary, but not having an actual place to put our camper is also scary. There's a puppy.
Guys, there's a puppy right there. Look at the puppy.
So I called another campsite near us that's about the same distance away, and they're from the same company, Encore/Thousand Trails, which is a very well-known RV resort. And I talked to the lady. about like an annual rental, which is what we're looking into because we'll be there probably for a few years. And she says they have a long wait list, and kind of being short with me because she's thinking, I'm sure she's thinking that like once she says there's a long wait list that I'm just gonna be like, oh, never mind, I'm good, okay, bye. But we're in our apartment for another month and a half.
Yeah.
So I let her know our situation, and then she started giving me more information, and she said, well, I can take your name and your number, you know, just, you know, if something comes up, I'll contact you. And I, you know, went ahead and asked her, and I'm like, hey, do you, like, with the application process for you guys, if we get accepted, is there a security deposit? She said, no, not at all. We're just gonna ask you for your first month's rent, like pretty much every other place. So that kind of was questionable, being that the other place that we're applying at said we have to pay them 3 months. So I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just weird, but we gotta roll the punches, figure out where we're gonna find all this money at, because it's a lot of money all up front, and we're trying to get debt free. Remember, debt free by 2023.
Yeah, that's also something that's discouraging, is like I knew that there was going to be a lot up front, that there was going to be a lot going into this process from the get-go, but I feel like it's just been kind of like one thing after another that's been piling up on us, and yeah, it makes it feel discouraging. It makes us feel like we're kind of taking a few steps back from our, you know, debt-free journey instead of going forward. So that's something that's been on my mind, is just like, are we doing the right thing? Is this actually going to turn out the way we wanted it to? Like, I know it will. Like, we've just got to kind of trust the process and just get through this time, because this time sucks for everyone. Like, we can't sit here and whine and complain that, oh, like, pity us because we're going through hard stuff. We're really not. Like, we got to put into perspective that there's so much more going on right now, and our problems are minuscule compared to everything else that's going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, some people got fired from their jobs completely, and they don't go back to a job.
Yeah.
I just got furloughed. I got let go,
like,
which I'll have a job when I come back.
Jobs aside, like, you know, jobs come and go, money comes and go. We're talking about people's lives.
Yeah,
like,
that too.
With this all going on right now, like, people are losing family members and friends, and like, I thank God am not in that situation right now, but there are so many people that are, so we've just, you know, we've got to be grateful and thankful for that.
So yeah, I'm just walking around for a little bit. There's nothing else you can really do besides, I've been playing video games, Bryn's been watching YouTube videos. Hopefully she's watching the Gary Adventures.
We haven't posted a new one, so there's no new content. I
Yeah.
have to look back at old ones.
We haven't posted any in a while, so that's why we're making another one. But yeah, not been doing too much, except for playing golf. Alrighty, so I apologize for this not being a very eventful video, but if you like the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and And remember, wash your hands. This virus isn't very fun.